This is Bob Guerrero from New Concept Video Sports, and this evening, a greater South Shore Conference battle when the two top teams meet to see who will take home the conference trophy. The Lake Station Fighting Eagles under 10th-year head coach Bob Burke are talented. They came out of the gate winning 16 straight before falling on hard times, dropping their last two to Boone Grove and Munster. But you don't win 16 in a row by being lucky, and time will tell just how good this team can be with the season-ending tournament just around the corner. What makes the Lake Station Eagles special is their roster, consisting of all underclassmen. So no matter what the final outcome will be, the horizon is bright. Then you have today's opponent, the Illiana Christian Vikings under fourth-year skipper Thomas Roseboom, whose team is only in their fourth season under the eye of the IHSAA, and doing well at that. For those who don't know, Illiana Christian is out of Dyer and opened the 21-22 campaign losing 2 out of the first 3 to Crown Point and Munster. Since then, the Vikings have run off 17 straight and looking to make it 18 here tonight. Next, the top 2 conference teams will meet up in this highly anticipated game when the Illiana Christian Vikings come to town to take on the Lake Station Fighting Eagles. Remember, you can download any of our sports videos for free the day they're posted. It's New Concept Video Sports' way of supporting the student athlete. We hope you enjoy this 16-minute highlight reel. The first point of this Greater South Shore Conference Championship came on a free throw attempt when senior Adam Gibson corralled the missed shot and was fouled and will have 2 from the stripe. Lake Station grabbed the lead on their next set when junior Willie Miller took one dribble. Then a shovel pass later, a Maureen Turks basket went off a missed tray attempt. A second chance opportunity for the Eagles when Romeo Guerra grabbed the rebound before dropping it in off the glass. Lake Station increased their early lead to 5 when Willie Miller from about 6 feet out rolled in the mid-range jumper. At the 4-minute mark, the Vikings scored their first field goal of the evening when Luke Van Eesen took the pass, then locked it on a tray and buried it. A one-and-done for Lake Station, and Illiana Christian is on the attack when Adam Walter found senior Ian Van Beek all alone underneath, and we're tied. With the game still tied and a bit over 3 minutes remaining in the first, Adam Walters drove to the basket uncontested, and Illiana Christian is back on top. On the Eagles' next set, a nice moving basket by Armani Gonzalez, but the Vikings grabbed the lead on their next possession when Adam Walters dropped in a mid-range jumper from the right baseline, and the visitors lead 10-8. Then with under 2 minutes to play in this initial period, Lake Station has a chance to tie or take the lead in this one. Then it was Armani Gonzalez locking it on a tray, dropping it in, and the Eagles lead. Then at the other end, a spin move, a blocked shot, but there grabbing the rebound and dropping it in off the glass was senior Tyler Barker, and Illiana Christian jumps back on top. When on the Eagles' next opportunity, junior Adam Eastland took the pass at the right elbow to put Lake Station in the lead with a 15-footer off the glass. With the Eagles pressuring the ball, Illiana Christian was able to move the ball up quickly. Then taking the pass in the left corner was Ian Van Beek, and he was able to bounce in the jumper. With seconds remaining, each team had a scoring opportunity. At the Lake Station end, a block shot. Next, for the Vikings, a shot and a foul will send Adam Walters to the stripe to finish out the quarter, the same way it opened with Viking free throws. Following one period of play, it's what we expected with the Illiana Christian Vikings leading the Lake Station Fighting Eagles by 3. The second period is next. The Lake Station Eagles scored first to open the second when Armani Gonzalez took one dribble before knocking down the 14-footer. At the other end, a driving shot that wouldn't fall. But on the rebound and putback, Ian Van Beek was fouled and will have a couple from the stripe. But following the missed second attempt, Romeo Guerra ran down the ball, zigzagged his way to the basket, and laid it in nicely, and the home team has regained the lead. Then a minute went by without a score until Kevin Corcoran took the pass out on top, drove to the basket and laid it in, and Illiana Christian is now on top in this early seesaw battle. For Lake Station, a nice pass to Armani Gonzalez underneath, but the shot wouldn't fall. Fighting for the rebound and over-the-back foul on the Eagles will send Ian Van Beek to the line, with each team in the bonus and 5 minutes left in the half. Still leading by a possession in the slow-developing quarter, a Viking shot that was no good. But a rebound and a Lake Station foul on the putback will send Andy Spulman to the line in this foul-studded first half. On the Eagles' next trip down, they capitalized when Willie Miller drove the lane before dropping it off to Romeo Guerra and the easy basket. Then on the inbound, a wild shot, but there cleaning it up for the visitors was senior Tyler Barker, and the largest lead by either team at 5. Then at the Lake Station end, a needed basket when Romeo Guerra drove the baseline and knocked in the reverse off the glass, keeping the Eagles close. A one and done on the Vikings' next set, and Lake Station can inch closer. But on the drive to the hoop, a blocked shot. And here come the visitors, who were on the run. And that ended with an Andy Spulman fast break basket. And the lead is at 5 again. With a buck and a half left in the half and the Eagles with the basketball, it was Willie Miller lining up a three-pointer from the top of the key and dropping it in. Back for Illiana Christian. A tough pass that was picked off by Adam Eastland, and he took it to the bucket and laid it in nicely, and we have a new game. Then with seconds remaining, a tough Eagle pass, a scramble for the loose ball gathered in by the Vikings, and an Illiana Christian timeout. So Illiana Christian will have time for the final shot. But that final attempt came with a Lake Station foul with only 0.3 of a second left. And free throws are forthcoming. And Ian Van Beek will be doing the honors. Following 2 periods of play, it's what we expected by the conference's top 2 teams, with the Illiana Christian Vikings leading the Lake Station Fighting Eagles by just a bucket. The third period is next. The Eagles had the ball to open the period, but a one and done, and the Vikings have their first opportunity. Taking the pass, beating his defender, and driving the baseline, scoring easily, was Zeke Van Eesen, and a 4-point lead for the Vikes. Back down for Lake Station, an unforced turnover, and a chance for Illiana Christian to extend their lead. But a tough pass was read perfectly by Romeo Guerra, who made the steal, took it all the way to the hole, and a 2-point game again. But the Vikings, waiting for no one, moved the ball down quickly before the Eagles were able to set up their defense. And at the other end was Andy Spulman and the deuce. With the Eagles having the ball out from underneath their own goal, the ball was knocked away, and the Vikes are on the attack. And taking it to the bucket, avoiding traffic, was Adam Gibson, and a 6-point lead for the visitor. But the Eagles were able to cut that lead in half on their next set, when Romeo Guerra lined up a tray and knocked it in. And neither team can seem to put a scoring stretch together. Following a missed Viking free throw, the Eagles were running the ball. And driving to the hoop and being fouled was Adam Eastland, who will head to the charity stripe to try to get his team within 1 again. Nearing the halfway point of the third, the visitors were in possession, but an errant pass found the hands of Eagle Armani Gonzalez, who split a couple defenders before laying it in, and all of a sudden, Lake Station is on top. The Vikings had the ball out from underneath their own goal. Then a tray attempt was a bit strong. Next, a Lake Station fast break ended with a Romeo Guerra layup and a 3-point lead for the home team. Moving the ball down quickly came Illiana Christian. Then an alley-oop that didn't work. But a Viking offensive rebound and put back by Ian Van Beek this time. And that brings the visitors within a point. Then over a minute went by without a score. But that was until Romeo Guerra threaded a perfect bound pass to Willie Miller, who had position on his defender, then laid it in, and a three-point Lake Station lead. With under a couple minutes to play in the third and still leading by 3, a tray attempt by Vince Yagari was off the mark, but an Illiana Christian foul will send the Lake Station junior to the line for 3. Trailing by 5 now, the Vikes had possession, and finding Adam Walters all alone was Kevin Corcoran, and the lead is at a single possession again. Lake Station turnover, a drive to the hoop by Zeke Van Eason, and he was fouled on the shot, and will have a couple from the stripe. Second chance opportunities are so important, and in this case, a bullet pass in the post to a wide open Adam Eastland for the basket, and 1. Then at the Vikings end the equalizer, when Tyler Barker took the pass in the paint, and one dribble later, the end 1 for Illiana Christian. Following 3 periods of play, the Eagles lead by only 3. Stay tuned, folks. The fourth quarter is next. The first points of the fourth came at the 6:49 mark off the inbound, when Adam Walters took the pass and dropped it in off the glass, and that was just too easy. But on the return trip down court, the Eagles retook the lead when Romeo Guerra beat his defender off the dribble and dropped it in. A nice play for the Lake Station junior. Next, another Eagle turnover ended with an Adam Walters flush, and we're tied again. With Lake Station in control of the basketball, it was Willie Miller driving into the paint, and he was fouled and will head to the line for a couple. So with each team in the bonus early, as was the case in the first half, Illiana Christian will head to the stripe for a 1 in bonus. Trailing by only a point, and on their next trip, a Vikings foul will send Armani Gonzalez to the stripe. Next time down for the visitors, a drive to the hoop, another foul, and Tyler Barker will have a couple free throws. So leading by the slimmest of margins, the Vikings have the basketball. Then a pass in the paint, a shot, and another Lake Station foul will send Luke Van Eason back to the stripe. Next time down for the Eagles, who are trailing by only 3, and with each team in the double bonus, a foul on Armani Gonzalez will send the Lake Station Junior to the line for a couple. Down by just a point, the Fighting Eagles have the basketball with just a couple minutes remaining. Then a drive into the paint, and lifting up the teardrop was Romeo Guerra, who put his team back on top. But on the return trip, a drive to the basket, a missed shot, but another foul, and Adam Walters will take his turn and try to give his team the lead with 108 seconds left in this championship contest. The Eagles had the ball out from underneath their own basket. But on the play, another tough turnover. And Lake Station had a few today. So the ball will go over to the visitors, who lead by the slimmest of margins. Then with under a minute to play, a Lake Station foul. And some important free throws coming up for Luke Van Eesen. So the Eagles decided to go for 2. And another Gonzalez drive to the hoop where he was fouled. And a chance to inch closer. And more importantly, the clock is stopped. On the inbound for the Vikings, another Lake Station foul will send Andy Spulman to the line for a couple. Next for the home team, another big turnover. And with Illiana Christian leading by 2, they have the opportunity to close out the Eagles. Back to the line will be Luke Van Eesen. With 12 seconds remaining, a Willie Miller drive to the hoop and a foul. And Lake Station has a chance to cut the lead in half. A foul on the Illiana Christian inbound, and Adam Walter can put this game away. The Never Say Die Eagles scored on an Amari Gonzalez drive in the hoop. Another foul on the inbound will send Luke Van Eesen back to the line, where he made 1 of 2. 2 equally talented and skilled teams here tonight, but the Illiana Christian Vikings are victorious, defeating the Lake Station Eagles 61-58. We would like to thank everyone here at Lake Station High School for their hospitality as usual, and we'll see you next time. For New Concept Video Sports, this is Bob Guerrero.